How exciting is it just to be back?
It's good to be back. I think there's a lot of energy. Everybody's ready to be back out here. It's better than lifting every day and kind of getting into that just same routine over and over again. It's a little old for us, so to get back out, be throwing the football around, it's good.
John, is this kind of a tougher zone for you as much as a whirlwind experience has been for the last few months to be in a familiar setting like this and focus on what you love to do?
Yeah, it's good to be back. Good to be back doing what we all love to do. I think everybody's been eager to get back. Everybody's been ready to get back on the field. That's what everybody's here to do. They love that more than they do lifting, running, doing all the kind of the bad stuff. So it's good for everybody to be back out here. We need to get a lot better. We need to figure out still the first few days, first few weeks are figuring out the pieces and what you have with what guys. A lot of new guys coming in, trying to plug guys. And on the offensive line, we missed people last year. D-line missing some people. So first few weeks we'll sit here and try to make sure that we evaluate, make sure we get everybody plugged into the right places. And from there, it's just making sure that we continue to get better every week from there.
Johnny, you just finished your first season, but everyone's already asking when you're going to leave. How are you going to deal with that question? Because you know you're going to get it over and over.
It'll just come with it, I guess. Just answer the same way, try to answer the same way I do every time. It's always been a dream of mine. For now, I'm very content and very happy where I am right now, so I love to be back in.
Have you given yourself time just to reflect on the last few months, just to slow down a little bit?
There hasn't been much time to reflect. It's all been going so fast. It's from one thing to the next, and those times where you finally get to sit back and say, wow, what we did last season was incredible. Heisman, the things that we did as a team. Once you sit back and really think about that,
How's that transition been with the new offensive coach? Well, Coach McKinney moving over to see and then also
it's been good. Coach Spath being there. We've started to bond a little bit and get a really good relationship between me and him. So that's big for us because that's what I had with Coach Kingsbury. So he's come in. He's really easy to get along with, and he's a brilliant mind. So for got him and Coach McKinney both on the offense will be good.
what do you have to do?
There's things that I need to do throughout here in the summer. Just making sure that we get back into took a little time off because I felt like the Cotton Bowl was just 2 weeks ago. So for me, I need a little time off of not throwing and not doing some stuff. And so now it's kind of getting back into the routine of that. From there, we'll look at stuff with Coach Spath film-wise and do that, and then come out here and work on footwork, work on all the stuff that we need to get better, continue to get better at.
Johnny, you're involved in controversy or discussion about your name and image and so forth. Are you being more cautious maybe about signing autographs, things like that? And when you see those number 2 jerseys on the stores, do you think this or what?
No, that's the rules are the rules, and there's nothing that I can do to really change that. So for me, I'm always more than glad to take pictures, sign autographs. So all the stuff that I do, I enjoy signing autographs for people if that's what they want to come up to me and ask. So I can do it.
It's college athletes sign endorsement deals and stuff like that. Would you like to, or do you think there'd be drawbacks?
I think it's a tough situation. That's why it's how it is today. So it's really tough.
Johnny, there's a trend of college athletes getting insurance to protect themselves. I'm curious if you have any.
In the process.
In the process. And what made you want to do that this year because of the success you had last year?
It's just a precaution. I think there's a lot of players out there who've done it in the past, and you never know what could happen. So football's a dangerous sport, so you kind of have to make sure that you take a precaution.
Do you have a certain number on that, Johnny?
No. It's worked on between my parents who are doing most of it along with them, so it's not really. Like I said, I'm here to play football and go to school, so that's what I'm trying to do.
Have you considered the fact that maybe you might not have a normal life here for a while because of what transpired this season? Is that kind of something you could say is part of it?
I'm all right with them. It's part of what happened this year and kind of how that went. So for me, I'm just enjoying being back out here with my teammates, enjoying getting to spend a lot of time with them, not going anywhere anymore here for good and ready to make sure that everybody knows that.
How different is your mark?
I think it's big. For me to be in the position as the quarterback, I think you have to be a leader, especially on the offense. And guys like Jake Matthews and Said, and Mike Evans, and Ben Molina, who need to be there to kind of help as well. So on the offensive side of the ball, I feel like we really have that leadership.
How different is your mindset How do you think you and the guys are
I feel like we're doing all right. We're still out here just playing football, doing the same thing that we did last year. We didn't have a lot of expectations last year, more talk this year. So for us, just make sure that we continue to do the things that got us to where we are today.
You burst onto the scene last year in the SEC. Now these coaches are having a whole offseason to try to figure how to stop you. Knowing the history, the reputation of this conference, that make you work a little bit harder knowing what smart coaches are.
Coaches are going to scheme just like they always do. I don't think some might have one game scheduled out of their calendar, but I highly doubt it. This was the same talk whenever we were in the Cotton Bowl, and they said they had a month to prepare, and that didn't really work out well for them. So if they want 3 months, 4 months, whatever, we're okay with it. We're going to be here trying to get better and trying to make sure that we're not playing on Saturday.
Is your mindset any different this year compared to last spring when you were in that quarterback competition and now you're the man?
It's different now, only in the regard that I remember last year once I started the job, I was kind of nervous, and kind of every snap and every play I felt like I had to continue to prove myself, continue to do something. So Coach someone one day kind of honestly said, "Got the job, just relax and do what I actually do." And now I know there's no really competition or anything like that. We're still going to be trying to work, be better than everybody else, but it's a little different now.
I formed a fairly negative view of your NFL prospects at this point in time before Taylor started last week. You got another year to try to improve on that. You'll be in a position to be able to make that decision.
I'm not leaning anywhere. Whenever that decision comes, it'll have to sit there and you have to evaluate just like you do anything else in your life. Just like everything else have going on in your life in the NFL, if you have an opportunity to go, then you look at it. But like I said, I love this place. I love Coach Sumlin and all my teammates here. I'm very happy with being back for 5, 6, 10 years I'm here. So I'm not in any rush to make a decision like that. Just my main thing is like, if the opportunity, you have to.
John, is it true you have a test coming up, and with all the hubbub about online classes, where are you going to take this test?
I'm going to take it on campus. I'm going on campus right now. Time this month, so I'm getting ready to do it. Thanks, man.